Certainly. Here's a detailed summary of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, by Stephen R. Covey. Introduction. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, by Stephen R. Covey, is a seminal work in the field of personal development and leadership. First published in 1989, the book has sold millions of copies worldwide and continues to be a cornerstone in the literature of self-improvement. Covey's approach combines timeless principles with practical advice to help individuals achieve personal and professional effectiveness. Habit 1. Be proactive. Principle: responsibility. Covey begins with the concept of proactivity, which is rooted in the ability to control one's environment, rather than having it control you. He introduces the idea of the circle of influence, and the circle of concern. Proactive individuals focus their efforts on their circle of influence, working on things they can do something about, rather than wasting energy on the circle of concern, which contains things outside their control. Key takeaways. Self-awareness. Recognize that you are responsible for your actions and attitudes. Proactivity. Take initiative and act, rather than being acted upon. Language. Use proactive language, such as I can and I will, rather than I can't or I have to. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Principle: vision. This habit is about setting long-term goals based on personal principles and values. Covey emphasizes the importance of having a clear understanding of your destination. This habit encourages individuals to envision their future and create a personal mission statement that acts as a guiding principle for all actions and decisions. Key takeaways. Mission statement. Develop a personal mission statement that reflects your values and goals. Vision. Visualize your desired outcome and plan accordingly. Leadership. Effective personal leadership involves guiding oneself towards the vision. Habit 3. Put first things first. Principle: prioritization. Covey's third habit involves time management and prioritization. He introduces the time management matrix, which categorizes tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, not urgent but important, urgent but not important, and not urgent and not important. Effective people focus on the second quadrant, which includes important but not urgent activities, such as relationship building and personal growth. Key takeaways. Time management. Use the time management matrix to prioritize tasks. Quadrant 2 focus. Spend more time on important but not urgent tasks. Discipline. Exercise self-discipline to stay focused on high-priority activities. Habit 4. Think win-win. Principle: mutual benefit. Covey's 4th habit is about cultivating an abundance mentality and striving for mutually beneficial solutions in relationships and interactions. He argues that effective people seek win-win outcomes, which are based on mutual respect and benefit, rather than competing against others. Key takeaways. Abundance mentality. Believe in the possibility of win-win outcomes. Interdependence. Foster relationships based on mutual benefit. Empathy. Understand and consider others' perspectives and needs. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Principle: empathic communication. Covey emphasizes the importance of empathic listening, which means truly understanding another person's perspective before expressing your own. This habit is about developing effective communication skills by prioritizing understanding others first, which builds trust and respect. Key takeaways. Empathic listening. Listen with the intent to understand, not just to reply. Communication. Develop better interpersonal communication by valuing others' viewpoints. Trust. Build deeper and more meaningful relationships through empathic listening. Habit 6. Synergize. Principle: creative cooperation. Synergy involves working together collaboratively to achieve outcomes that are greater than the sum of individual efforts. Covey highlights the power of teamwork and cooperation, where differences are valued and leveraged to create new possibilities and solutions. Key takeaways. Collaboration. Embrace and leverage the strengths of others. Value differences. Recognize and appreciate diverse perspectives and skills. Innovation. Foster a collaborative environment that encourages creative problem-solving. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Principle. Renewal. The 7th habit focuses on continuous self-improvement and renewal across 4 dimensions: physical, mental, emotional/social, and spiritual. Covey argues that taking time to renew and refresh oneself in these areas enhances overall effectiveness and prevents burnout. Key takeaways. Self-care. Prioritize physical health through exercise, nutrition, and rest. Mental growth. Engage in continuous learning and intellectual growth. Emotional/social balance. Cultivate meaningful relationships and emotional well-being. Spiritual renewal. Reflect on your values and principles, and nurture your spiritual self. Integrating the 7 habits. Principles of personal and public victory. Covey's framework for integrating the 7 habits is structured around achieving both private and public victories. The first 3 habits: be proactive, begin with the end in mind, put first things first, focus on personal development and self-mastery, which he terms as the private victory. These habits build the foundation for the public victory, achieved through the next 3 habits: think win-win, seek first to understand, then to be understood, synergize, which focus on interdependence and effective relationships with others. The 7th habit, sharpen the saw, is essential for maintaining and enhancing the effectiveness of all other habits. Key takeaways. Private victory. Develop self-mastery and personal leadership through the first 3 habits. Public victory. Enhance interpersonal effectiveness and collaboration through the next 3 habits. Continuous improvement. Maintain balance and renewal with the 7th habit to sustain overall effectiveness. Conclusion. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey is a timeless guide to personal and professional effectiveness. The book's core message is that success and effectiveness stem from aligning one's actions with fundamental principles and values. By internalizing and practicing these 7 habits, individuals can achieve a balanced, fulfilling, and effective life. Summary of the 7 habits. 1. Be proactive. Take responsibility for your actions and focus on what you can control. 2. Begin with the end in mind. Define clear, long-term goals based on your values. 3. Put first things first. Prioritize and focus on important tasks that contribute to your goals. 4. Think win-win. Cultivate an abundance mentality and seek mutually beneficial outcomes. 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Develop empathic communication skills. 6. Synergize. Leverage the power of teamwork and creative cooperation. 7. Sharpen the saw. Continuously renew and improve yourself across physical, mental, emotional/social, and spiritual dimensions. By adopting these habits, individuals can transform their lives, build stronger relationships, and achieve greater success and fulfillment. This summary captures the essence of Stephen R. Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and provides an overview of the key concepts and advice presented in the book.